Hello, this is Deborah Dashinger on the Dare to Dream radio show. Welcome, you dreamers, you darers. It's so great to be here with you. And first off, a product page. You got to check it out. Go to deborahdashinger.com, D-A-C-H-I-N-G-E-R. That product page is so radical. It's so rockin'. And it's got Randy Gage, prosperity expert, Sean Dupron, media expert. It's got Terry Levine on there. It's got Lisa Mannion for creative writing. It's got Mike Kiger, private investigations of adoptions and all sorts of other things. It's got, the guy who designed my website, David Rosenhaus, etc., etc. Bonnie Stern with her amazing product. You got to check it out, man. I'm telling you. You want some help getting down the road? You got to get some products, baby, because those products are going to keep you. Don't you buy CDs anyway all the time? Don't you buy DVDs all the time? Don't you buy books all the time? And don't you need services? Well, one-stop shop. I'm telling you, deborahdashinger.com, go to the product page. I do. I have a lot of those products, so I'm telling you, they're amazing. And hey, listen to the interviews with these people so you understand just how amazing and top of what they do, the experts. So aside from that, you can hit me on Twitter, Deb on the radio, and my Facebook fan page is Dare to Dream Radio and TV. I have a little reminder for you, my dear listeners, from the universe. So first of all, anytime you want something, I want you to ask, as in if you pray and meditate, however it is that you ask the universe or align yourself with the universe for what you next want and desire. I want you to ask for that or something better. Start training yourself for that or something better. Always for your highest good is what will come. But be sure to open the door for the limitlessness of what can come your way. And also, the universe asked me to send you a reminder. This is just for you. When you raise the bar, dear Dare to Dream listener, I jump higher. Woo! So that's the universe saying, baby, when you raise the bar in your life, guess who's going to jump higher? Me. So you want to manifest bigger? I will show up and then some. So today we're going to be talking about intentions create reality. And hang in there until the miracles happen. Intentions create your physical reality. Hang in there until the miracle happens. Beautiful. I'm going to start with hang in there until the miracle happens, because for anybody who's out there going, woo-hoo-hoo, and I've been there, baby. I know what it feels like. Sometimes you're like this up against the wall. It's like you're moving through jello. You're like, okay, I'm praying, I'm meditating, I got good intentions, I've cleared out all my inner stuff, I've aligned myself, I visualize, I do a dream board, and it's like, hello, reality. So, hang in there. And I'm going to tell you a couple of stories. Seriously, first of all, do your own research. Go through history. When you find out, like, the greatest inventors, like Thomas Edison, for instance, I'm not even going to tell you his story. You do your own research and find out how many times he failed before he invented and created what he set out to do. Look up Michael Jordan, who talks about how he's had more failures ever than successes, which helped him become so successful. So these stories are about less-known people. There's a story that I read, and a girlfriend of mine actually sent it to me. Very inspiring. There's this author, very attractive woman. Her name is Catherine Stockett. She wrote a book called The Help. And it's a real story about someone who never gave up. So it took Catherine Stockett a year and a half to write her book. Okay, no problem. And of course, she was so excited about her project, she told everyone, which means everyone is always saying, how's it going, how's it going, how's it going, how's it going? Which is cool for a while until it's not going, and then it gets really embarrassing. So, dear Catherine had sent her book, The Help, to agents and got her first rejection letter and went, oh, cool, let's stick that on the board, my first rejection letter. But it wasn't so cool when the fifth one came in, and the sixth one, and to 15 rejection letters. Well, they started getting a little mean. I don't know how people do this, but I was an actress and a singer for most of my life, so I didn't have many weird experiences, but I could tell you a few where people said things like, what? And I turned out to be not what they said. So don't listen to them, but one rejection letter said to Dear Catherine, this story didn't hold my interest. And yet another one, which I thought was awful, from an agent said, There's no market for this kind of writing. Thanks for sharing. Well, Catherine got so depressed that one weekend she spent it in pajamas, eating, eating, feeling sorry for herself, watching movies, doing nothing. But Catherine had a lot of resolve, and she had the quality and has the quality of stubbornness. So after that weekend, picked herself back up, dusted herself off, and said, yo, I'm going back out there and doing my thing because I am a writer and a writer writes. In fact, this writer's going to rewrite a book over and over again so many times, it's going to be the best novel on the planet. And that's what she did. After rejection letter number 45, she started going to a hotel room. She'd just given birth to a baby. She started going to a hotel room and didn't even tell her husband like she was having an affair. And she started writing and rewriting on the weekends. Well, she got rejection letter number 60 for the book The Help. However, after 5 years of writing, 3.5 years of rejection, number 61 was the agent who took her book. Yay, Catherine! Yay for staying and hanging in there. So don't give in to any shame of being rejected. Please, put your manuscript, put your painting, your song, your voice, your dance, yourself, your moves, insert your passion here. Have fun chasing and creating your dream, and always believe in yourself. I'm going to give you a few more statistics because I really want this to hold. Here's one. 8 rejections from restaurants in France. 8 is what Kat Cora received after graduating from an elite culinary school in France where she endured verbal abuse from the male instructors. It was so bad she couldn't get a job. She even started working for free in a 3-star Michelin restaurant just to gain experience. Well, you know what happened to her, right? They were all wrong. Kat Cora went on to win Bon Appetit's Cooking Teacher Award. She authored 3 cookbooks. She became the Food Network's #1 only female chef on Iron Chef. Another story, Cara Golden. 50 rejections from beverage industry experts over products she invented. They were so awful to her. The rejector said, you're never going to sell this. Somebody even told her, you're going to end up roadkill. What kind of thing is that to say? And other awful insults. Forget them. Golden went ahead. She launched her product, and after 3 years of relentless pitching, her drink is now sold in Starbucks, in Whole Foods, and in other high-end markets. You go, girl. Deborah Manchester, PhD. She was an audiologist, and she desperately wanted to do something creative and switch her career. Darlings, it took her 11 years to do it because she pitched an idea. She had this great idea for a TV show in 11 years. My God, people would have said she was mad, but she wasn't. She kept pitching it and pitching it and pitching it, turned down at all major networks until, bing, year number 11, PBS went, that's a pretty cool show. Her show, The Zula Patrol, now reaches 300 million households worldwide. Go, Deborah. Intentions create reality, yes? So I've been reading this amazing book that my best friend gave me, the whole series called Telos. I'm going to recommend it to you. It's incredible. And I just finished volume 1 and I'm just starting volume 2, and I have to read this because I think it's so gorgeous. This is a quote. You know that intentions create reality. When enough people desire change and formulate firm intentions to create a reality for themselves and for humanity, it will simply happen. It is important at this time that each one of you becomes an ambassador of love, peace, and harmony for yourself, for humanity, and for the planet. It is important that you start sharing as much as you can with others around you, the information that you feel is making a difference in your life. You all need to shine your love, your light, and your knowledge to all of those on your pathway. And I hope that you feel that. That's something that I do on this radio show. The more you shine and radiate your new understanding, the more it will expand within you and on the planet, and that is how evolution moves on. And what does it mean to raise your consciousness? It means to start becoming more conscious at all levels and in all aspects of your life. No more living on automatic pilot and no more giving your power away to others. This means opening up step by step to your divinity, to the wondrous spiritual being that you are. In the midst of living your chosen human experience, chosen before your incarnation for the lessons you desired to learn in the present life. It means to stop the madness in your life, at least for some period of each day, in meditation or in contemplation for the purpose of exploring the real self. Start opening yourself to all possibilities. And so, Dare to Dream listeners, I want to end this with a beautiful quote from Mary Manon Morrissey, somebody I adore and got to know. I got to know well about 15, 20 years ago. I was so young and she was such a beautiful person. And Mary Manon Morrissey said, even though you may want to move forward in your life, you may have one foot on the brakes in order to be freely